Hello, lovies. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new, I'm Gina, aka Gina Louise. Today I'm going to take a bunch of random pieces that I thrifted and I'm going to smash them up together and make a boho tunic. So let's get started. Okay, so here are the supplies that I'm using for this DIY. So let's start with this. Here is the hoodie that I'm going to upcycle into something cute. I don't like these short little sleeves. I want to make it more boho and cute. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try this on and I'm going to mark it where I want to cut it. And I'm going to cut it I think just a little bit below the bust line. Cut it here, and then I'm going to come around and have it longer in the back. Not as long as it is, but definitely longer. So, I'm also going to cut off the band on the sleeve here. I have this top that I'm going to use to make sleeves. I'm going to make some flared, cute, like angel sleeves, boho looking. And I'm going to use this, which is the bottom of a curtain that I thrifted. All these pieces are thrifted. And where I cut this, I'm going to add this. And depending on how it looks all together, I might dye the whole thing, or I might like it the way it is and I might leave it like that. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go try this on, mark it, come back here, and we're going to cut it. Okay, so here's my where I want it to be, where I want to cut it in the front. So we're going to cut this like an S, but I think I'm going to keep the length of the back that it is. So yeah, I folded it in half. I lined up the seams perfectly all the way up to the top of each sleeve so that we're even here. Now I'm just going to start cutting here, and so an S goes like that, so I'm going to do like a loop. Okay, all right. So this is what it looks like. I just want to round this off a little more. There. Okay. I'm going to remove this tag. There we have it. We have it cut. Now, I just want to remove this band. I mean, I could add it if I want at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna, but I can. Why are these not cutting? These are my fabric scissors. Somebody probably was cutting something they shouldn't be cutting with them. Jeez. sleeve. So now I'm going to take my lace and I'm going to start at the side seam, leaving just about a half inch over, and I'm going to pin right sides together, putting in a little bit of a ruffle, a very loose one, every maybe 2 inches, very loose one. I don't want it very ruffly. So I'm going to pin that and I'm going to show you what I have. I pinned it all the way around, right sides together. And then when I got to the last end where we started here, this is my starting point and my ending point, and I left an overlap of a ½ inch here, a little bit more here, and then after I sew this all the way around, I will sew the ends together and then I will trim it. So let me take this over to my sewing machine and get that sewn down. So here it is sewed on, and it's already starting to look like a really cute high-low tunic. I can just see this with leggings and a pair of cowboy boots. It would be so adorable. So this part here, where it's open, I just have to sew this. I'm going to put right sides together, sew it from the inside so that this side is closed, and then we're going to move on to the sleeves. So the opening in the sweatshirt, the hoodie, was 14 inches. So I'm going to cut here. This is 14 inches all the way around, and I'm going to use each side for a sleeve. Okay, so the front and the back, and then I'll cut up the sides and open it. That trimmed off. Oh, okay, a little uneven. Didn't want that, but alright, so I'm going to open up the sides because each side is going to be a sleeve. And I don't know if I have more control with this or less control, but no, okay, so this is going to be a sleeve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pin the right sides together like this. I hate stretchy fabric. Alright, I'm going to pin the right sides together on both of them. Then I'm going to sew up here. I'm going to make a tube, and then I'm going to sew it onto the sweatshirt. Okay? Okay, so I have my sleeves, and what you want to do now is line up the seam with the bottom seam, and you want to sew right sides together. So I'm going to pull this over. I don't have much of a sleeve here to grab. It's little piece here, but just going to take this and I'm going to pin it here. Then we're going to find, well, here's the opposite side because there's a seam on this one. Then we're going to find the opposite side here. Let's see, about there. Take it and we're going to pin that here. Then we'll find okay. Then we're going to find the center here. So we're going to put both seams together, pull here, and we have the center piece. Hold on to that or stick a pin in and ow. Let me know if you giggled also when I stuck a pin in my finger. During editing, every time I saw it, I kept giggling. And mark it. Now we're going to find the center of the sleeve we're adding. Right here, pull it up, bring it to that pin, pin it. You're going to keep doing that till it gets smaller, and then pleat it as you go along. Okay, I'm going to do that off camera and make sure I have this even. It's pretty close. Yeah, and how is this so lumpy and this is not? All right. Anyway, we'll pleat that. We'll make little pleats in it. But I will do that off camera. Now I'm going to annoy my YouTube family with this quick little plead, I guess, or beg. I don't know if you guys know, but I have been one of the designers who was picked to be the 2025 style icon for Elton John style icon. And I have been asking people to vote for me. I am in first place right now. I'd love to stay there. It would be great to win this competition. So down below, I have the link. If you just click on the link, it's free. It doesn't cost anybody anything. You click on it, you get a free vote. You get to vote for me. And today, your vote counts twice, so it's really, really special to me if you can take 30 seconds and just go vote for me, please. And there's all about the contest is written down there on that link as well. Tells you what's going on, who's in first, what everyone's doing. Like I said, I would really appreciate it if you took 30 seconds and give me a vote. I do appreciate it very much. Okay, and now for the final results.
Grandma's hands were rough but kind. Worked the needle through the time. She taught me.
Thanks for watching. I hope I've inspired you today to go out there and mash up the clothing you don't wear, put them together, create something unique and beautiful, and go inspire others. Thanks again.